Do you know what the Prophet Muhammad said? He said the
God.
Arab is
Who's with him? Who's with him? Who met Muhammad a prophet?
No, the black from the white.
Muhammad a prophet?
Who
met him a prophet?
Who
met him a prophet?
Allah did.
No, I said who met Muhammad a prophet? Because in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, the Quran said to Jeremiah, before I form you in the womb I know you. Who met Muhammad a prophet?
You're very angry. You're very angry. You're very angry.
You're not them, bro.
You're very angry.
You're not like big man.
You're angry because of what's happened.
What's happened that I'm angry, bro?
You're angry. Your body language.
What's happened that I'm angry, bruv? You're making statements.
You want to make a claim.
What is happened that I'm angry, bruv?
You want to make a claim.
Slow down. You see the guy can't slow down. He's just talking. Slow down, bit by bit. Don't say nothing. Hold on. Don't say nothing. Hold on. Why am I angry? Why am I angry?
You can't prove it.
Listen. Why am I angry?
You can't prove it.
Are you dumb? Why am I angry? Shut up, bruv. Why am I angry?
You can't prove it. Don't tell my Muslim brother.
Why not? Why not? Why not?
Can't take over everything.
Yourself?
I am Irish.
You born in Ireland?
No, I'm joking. I'm Egyptian.
Egyptian, born in Egypt. So is that your heritage?
Yes.
Oh yeah, father's Egyptian as well? Grandfather?
Everybody. Not everybody, but I got my family tree linked to Arabs from Arab Peninsula.
Okay, respect.
And my dad is from Upper Egypt, which like dark Egyptian, Nubian, this.
Oh, the Nubians are up there as well, yeah?
Yes. We call it Nuba. And Nuba, the land of, but not Nubian, this new cult. No.
The new cult, Nubian.
Nubian, these people who are worshipping, private parts and this stuff.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Say that again, the people that are worshipping what?
Private parts and
Bible parts.
Private.
Okay. I'll show you.
This is not our Nubian in Egypt called Nuba land, Nubian land. So it looks like in between, like they are not very dark. It's like Somali.
Yeah,
they look like Somali, and this called Nuba land or Nawabian. But they are some of them Muslim, some of them Christian. But none of them with this new Nawabian and with this Kemet and this stuff.
Okay, Kemet is a new thing.
Uncle don't like Kemet. You don't like Kemet.
Why don't you like Kemet? Why?
What is Kemet? Are you Kemet?
Me, am I Kemet? What am I?
I don't know.
You haven't got a clue?
No.
If I'm not Kemet, what could I be?
Kemet as black? Are you Kemet?
Kemet
No.
The origin of Kemet. If I am not Kemet, what am I then? Because I'm black as well.
I am not saying Kemet as a black.
No, you missed my point. You missed my question.
Are you?
My friend, what you think? If we slow down, we can understand each other, because I know there's a loss in translation here. Sometimes I get lost quickly, so I do things slowly, then I don't get frustrated. My thing is Kemet is one of the origins of black people, right? In your eyes, but you don't believe in it. Some black people atone themselves to Kemet, right? But I don't do that. I'm not Kemet. What is left for me if I'm not Kemet?
What is Kemet? Define Kemet for me.
Kemet is it's a belief system, it's a religion even, from a certain sect of people. Those people
believe?
If I finish, those people are from a certain forefather, one of the Hamite forefathers, you understand? Hamsh, you had Cain and all his children, that's where Kemet came from. But if I'm not from there, where am I from? According to your beliefs.
Do you believe in any sort of religion?
No, I don't deal in religion.
Nothing?
No, not really.
I heard one Kemet liar, he said that Kemet believe in Prophet Idris.
Okay, but
I'm not
Kemet. So
are you Kemet as a black or Kemet culture?
For the 5th, 6th time, I'm not Kemet at all.
Good.
Not at all.
I respect you now.
But you don't know what I am. I could be anything now. How can you respect me if you don't know what I am?
At least, if you don't worship the monkey, the sacred baboon, I will have some respect for you.
Because I've never heard of this monkey.
Kemet, not the black. Kemet believe
in a monkey.
Kemet believe, creed, like Kemet religion. The Kemet religion, I want to differentiate between, how I differentiate between black and Kemet. Okay. If I want to say Kemet, don't consider as black.
So it's not black people?
No. I rather call black people because not all black people Kemet.
Okay, some are Kemet and some are not. The
Like-
ones that are not,
like my friend.
I hear that, but it seems like you don't like Kemet, and I've got nothing to do with Kemet like that.
Good.
So we should put Kemet to the side for a second. Who am I? And who are my people?
You are human,
Yeah, we're all human, but
born
yes,
in Africa.
No, I was born here, but you know.
Your ancestor from Africa.
Okay,
Definitely.
So you know a little bit about my ancestors then.
Definitely.
Yeah?
You
the
will
ones
never-
that were taken into slavery. Tell me, who they?
I don't know.
You don't. That's what I said. You know a little bit about my ancestors. But you said they were from Africa.
I'm not gonna. I'm
You don't know
I'm
about
not going to details.
What religion are you from?
I'm Muslim.
Okay, and you don't know who my ancestors are. I've had this discussion with people. And
Your
I find it
ancestor
strange.
is African.
African is a new
You
term.
cannot be from Eskimo. You cannot from the North Pole. You cannot Chinese.
My friend, I hear you, but if we stick to that continent to which we call Africa, forget China, forget Russia.
Yeah.
I know I was there. My ancestors were there. They were the people that were taken into slavery.
Who take
You know,
it to slavery?
the transatlantic slave
Who
trade.
take it?
The transatlantic slave trade was the Europeans, right? But then you had the Arabian slave trade as well. That was like your forefathers. So you see the people that you guys targeted and the Europeans, those were my ancestors. Who were they? Do you know? Because you know about Kemet, and that's around the same time, and you know about these things. This is part of your history. So for me, it's like no point talking about Kemet because that's not me. My ancestors were the slaves. Who were they? You know who they were? According to historical facts, biblical facts, the Quran facts, this is all documented in there. This is why I find it hard that people miss this subject out. It's the most important subject. There is no other.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
But can we answer my question first, and then I can move on with your question. I'll answer your question, but
Your ancestor been slave, whatever, they going to America or here or there. Let's
all the
talk.
corners of the earth.
Let's talk now. Would it be beneficial? Would it be
My friend,
beneficial?
I can see you
to
already.
sit
my
and
friend, my
cry.
friend, sorry, before we go any further, my friend, I can see you're not even answering my question yet. And this is what I'm saying. Who were my ancestors? That's all I'm. you
African.
understand? They're not African, my friend.
Where were you from? Okay, I'm saying African.
All right.
Tell
You
me.
say African.
Tell me.
That term was given to that piece of land when Scipianus Africanus defeated the Berbers.
Where you from?
I'm from that land.
Which land?
Judea.
Which is Judea?
Israel. You know the original people
You
of
are
the
from
book.
Israel?
You know.
What, Palestine, Canaan, and this stuff?
No. You know the book, the Bible, to which the Quran came from, the Old Testament. It
You
tells-
just said I don't believe in any religion.
Hold on.
Not to mention Quran.
My friend, can I
Don't
explain
men-
myself? I will mention
Not
the Quran.
with Quran.
Watch me,
No.
Quran,
I wouldn't
Bible,
accept. I would
Hinduism,
never
Buddhism.
accept Quran or Bible.
Watch me. I don't believe in religion. Those books have nothing to do with religion. You have to study the books and read the books to understand that. Because that's where I'm at right now. And I'm talking to a lot of people that say, Christianity got something to do with the book.
You
No, it
are
ain't.
coming to now getting closer. You are black Israelite, yes?
What else could I be?
Israelite?
What else could I be? Because there's only 18 families on this planet.
Yeah.
You are one of them. Which one am I? Because I'm not you, am I? I'm not him. I'm not him. So who am I? Who's
I
left?
don't care who you are.
I hear that. I'm not
I
talking-
don't care who I am.
My friend. I'm not worried.
I
if you
care about
my friend.
What you are
You see-
doing now.
You see what we're doing? I'm asking you a question and you're telling me what you care about. That wasn't my question. I asked you, who are my people? Do you know? Because when we first started this conversation, you were saying, I know your people, you're Kemet. I said, no, I'm not. And so I said, you must know my people. You spoke about slavery and Africa. So I said, you know a little
Now
bit.
you're picking up some words, yes?
My words I'm picking up
And
is to the
I
answer to
asked
my
you,
question.
are you Kemet?
No.
And you said, yes, I am.
No,
When
I didn't say
then
yes. Did I say yes, I am, my brother?
Nah, you didn't see his coming.
Then I said, sorry, Kemet to me is not black.
No, but we're having a wrong conversation because you've asked me if I'm Kemet. I've said no, but then you've gone on about Kemet. See, this is where you're going down a road I wouldn't go in. So if we come back to where I was, who are my people?
How on earth, man, you can go
Again, you're
back?
going down another road.
How on earth you go back 5,000 years and tell me I am Israelite from Palestine?
What do you think the documentations were left for? The ones that you call religious books. What do you think they are? They're not religious books. Religion is not real. So what are they? They speak about the history. Hold on.
To you.
They speak about history. So what would that be? What kind of book would a book be if it speaks about history? What kind of book is it? It speaks about history. I'm giving you
Who
enough
told
hints now.
you?
You should
are a
catch it.
liar. You are lying now, man.
Excuse me.
Who told you religion?
My friend,
Speak about history.
my friend, hold on a second. First of all, I didn't insult you.
Okay.
My friend, hold on. I didn't insult you. I've never
Are you
insulted-
saying the truth?
No, hold on, my friend, before we go any further, I never insulted
This is
you.
not insult.
You called me a liar.
Are you saying the truth?
You called me a liar.
If you are not saying the truth, what I
What
should
am I
tell you?
lying about?
You said religion about the past.
I said religion about... How did I say religion about the past that you determined to call me a liar? Whatever I said, that's a lie.
Religion is not about the past. The Quran is not about the Quran about the future.
Okay, let me slow it down for you. Those books have nothing to do with religion. You don't seem to be grasping that. Christianity has nothing to do with that book. As it is today, the Christian religion, with the Jesus and all that bollocks, it's not real. Those texts were taken from my people. What did my people have that book for? A religious book? No. What was the book there for? What did the Most High give the book to my people for? Because he didn't give it to nobody else. Did he? The Quran came from the Old Testament. No one ever said, the Most High never said, yo, you people are now the chosen people. Never said that. Where did that ideology come from?
If you want to carry on discussing with me, please, don't mention Quran, don't mention Bible.
Hold on, are you telling me what words I can take out my mouth? Because I'm a free person, you know that, right? I can speak what I want, wherever I am. It doesn't even matter if I'm in Hyde Park. No one can tell me what to say, what to do. You understand what I'm saying? Or how to think. But it's not going to happen.
But try to speak sense.
No, my friend, if you're going to sit here and call me a liar and not define how I'm a liar, you cannot tell me about talking sense. Don't make no sense. That.
If you are not telling the truth, what am
I not telling the truth about? The book has nothing to do with religion.
You said religion is talking about history.
No,
did they say that or no?
What's my words? Listen to me,
the Quran and the Bible.
The Quran and the Bible. I never mentioned religion.
Okay.
You see how you get lost quickly?
Okay. You said
have to
nothing.
Not get lost.
Did you say nothing called religion?
My friend, I mentioned religion, but I never mentioned what you said. You're talking only for madness, and you're calling me a liar with it. Either you're a madman, or you're trying to set me up.
Did you say Quran speak about history?
Of course I said that, as the Bible does.
Is this correct statement?
The Quran don't speak about history. Are you serious? Are we going to continue a conversation if you're really going to come to me like that? The Quran, the Bible, don't speak about history. What does it speak about? The present? The future?
Quran speak about the past.
So what is the past?
The present.
What is the past?
And the future.
Don't go too fast, because you mess up quickly. What is the past?
The past
is history, no?
Yes.
Then what the hell is them books talking about? If they're talking about the past, they're talking about history.
Yes.
So what are you talking about?
Why you stop here? You're not allowed to stop here. Because when Quran talk about future, you have to include.
Anybody translate for me, because I might be getting things wrong. Does anybody understand what he's saying to me? Seriously.
Quran speaks about history. He's saying he speaks about history, but not just history.
I never said that. My statement is exactly as I'm going to say it before. The Bible and the Quran speak about history. I didn't add nothing to that.
That's it?
Hold on. I said the Bible and the Quran and any other religious book you want to tone, they speak about history. That's all I said. So hold on. What did you get from that? That's a lie. That you'd call me and tag me with liar.
You should say the Quran speak about the past and the present and the future.
Bruv, I was born here. I went to school. I wasn't the best student, but I learned English. I understand how it works. There's no way on earth you can correct me on how to speak English. And that's not a disrespect to you, because I like the fact that you know more than one language. But hold on, my friend. You cannot call me a liar if you do not understand the definition of a liar. It's an easy word to throw about.
Okay.
My words that I said is not a lie. Hold on, listen to me. You said it yourself. The Bible talks about the past. Now, what is the definition of the past? It's called history, bro. So when I'm saying, hold on, when I'm saying I'm talking about the Bible talks about the past or the Quran talks about the past, how am I lying?
You have to continue, man. You have to continue.
My friend, you can't tell me I have to continue something because I don't continue something in your view that I'm a liar. That's a big statement to make.
This is not fair. If you talk about something and you stop, I said
it's not fair. All right, then, you're right. Listen, I love that. You're right. It's not fair when you start something or talk about something. So when I'm asking you straight off the back, who are my people? Yeah. And you keep talking about Kemet after I've said I am not Kemet. What are you doing? Are you lying? Are you taking things further? Are you not listening to me? Because I asked you a simple question requires a simple answer. Who are my people?
I asked you first because I never knew you. I never talked to you. So it's just like something introduction, you know. I would like to know your background.
My background is Hebrew.
Good. You should. So if you have told me that.
But hold on. How come you don't know that off the bat? You was calling me Jamaican, African. You know that's not the right term. So who's a liar? You're calling me Jamaican. That's the name given to me. You said Caribbean. So how did I get? So from Africa, Jamaica, Caribbean. I'm here speaking English.
I said, man, why are you twisting words?
What's this thing?
I said
my ancestors
definitely you come from Africa.
Slaves. You know that because of the pigmentation of my skin. So which African, so-called African, am I? I'm not a Kemite. You know that. My people went into slavery. You know that. So who am I? You're dodging around the answers and you got the audacity.
Did you tell me my people or the slavery? Did you say where I come from?
Arab slavery, you know about that, and you took my people into slavery. So what are you talking about? You don't know who my people are. That's a madness. You forgot past. This is why you don't want to study history, because it's my identification. I asked you who I am, and you talking about Kemet. I'm not Kemet. So who am I? The people you took into slavery. Who was that? It's documented in your Quran. You know your Quran.
Man. You don't.
I'm not sneaky. I'm not a snake. I'm not a Jew.
You know
that's not how it works, bro.
You know this conversation. I don't know where you want to take this conversation.
I want to take this conversation to the truth because you're talking that you're Islam and you're Muslim, so you must know the Quran. If you're going to talk about the Quran, know it. Who are my people according to the Quran? You should know. You know the Quran.
Where's the Quran say?
It talks
your
about
people.
It talks about
coming from.
It talks about God's chosen people. If you don't understand the origin, the Quran will tell you itself. Refer to the old book, the Old Testament.
So you are the chosen
how come
people.
You haven't referred to the Old Testament?
Chosen people.
Well, you didn't know that.
I want to make a statement, brother.
You didn't know that.
I want to make a statement.
You didn't know that. It's in your books for you. You've got the book.
Black Israelite, for white Israelite, for any Israelite. I want to make a statement now. In Quran said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
No, English. I don't speak that language, so it makes no sense to me.
Okay?
I don't know it.
Okay, I speak in English. English, man.
Okay, let's
Allah the Almighty said, I chose people, the Israelites, for a reason. And when they disobey me,
what
He
reason
cursed
was
them.
that?
To worship Him and to be grateful and to keep the commandments.
And calls them chosen people, yes?
Yes.
And who are your people? When we're chosen, what are you?
Listen, let me talk.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Let me
I'm
talk.
chosen.
Let me talk.
He's a big man who's by himself.
Let me talk. I don't want, brother, don't. Let me talk. When I finish, you come in. In Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cursed the Israelites till the day of judgment because if you read now you don't believe in the Bible, but I will ask you to go to the Old Testament.
My friend, I never told you I didn't believe in the Bible.
Tens of times
I believe in the Old Testament.
The Almighty destroyed the Israelites and punished them.
He destroyed the Israelites. This is in the Old Testament that He destroyed the Israelites. They're no more.
And they take them to slavery.
Which part of your Bible did you read and you forgot about us? Who are you to try and change around God's word back? They're no longer chosen.
Didn't the Israelites go for captivity for 70 years?
Oh, so now you know about the captivity now.
Yes,
go on then, tell me about the captivity.
Did the Arabs?
So you know,
the
Arabs did it in captivity. They didn't put us in slavery.
No, this is a bloody millions.
And you had the audacity to call me a liar.
This is not the
Arabs. You had
Arab.
the audacity to call me a liar.
Sorry?
You had the audacity to call me a liar, and this is what you're talking. The Arabs never put my people into slavery.
Jews, Israelites.
And who is the Jews? Israelites, the real ones, not the ones in Israel now. We know they're not the ones, so stop talking like they're the ones, innit? It's wrong. They took our spot.
So who African, this African
I'm not
Israelite.
African, bruv.
Okay, this Israelite came in or whatever.
I'm Hebrew.
Been taken to captivity by the Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar. He's not bloody Arab.
And the Hamites, all three of you. All nations conspire behind God's chosen people to cut them off as a nation.
You know why?
What does that mean?
You know why? You know why? You know why you've been taken? You know why you've been taken to slavery?
You ain't. Why? Why would
punishment?
So who's punishment? You.
Because you are weird.
Are you? But what?
You are weird.
Who?
Israelites, they didn't obey Allah.
So we are what? I didn't understand.
Weird.
Weird.
Is it weird? Is it
weird?
Weird. Yes.
Weird. So we're weird people.
Yes.
No, is that what the thing is?
Yes.
I'm Muslim.
So we're weird.
He doesn't know how to discuss.
Yes.
I'm Muslim.
You know the Israelites?
I'm telling you as a Muslim.
You know the Israelites?
Don't discuss with him.
You know the Israelites?
Well, don't do it. Don't waste.
You know the Israelites? The Israelites are they linked to Moses or no? This Israelite, any link to Moses or no?
Are related to Muslims.
Musa. The prophet Musa.
Moses. You see, I don't understand this language.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Have a discussion like this.
Hold on.
It's Israelite.
Before you got here, and we're gonna get on all right.
Okay then.
You understand?
It's Israelite. Are linked to Moses.
Moses.
Yes?
You know this though, don't you?
I'm asking you.
We know this thing. What has that got to do with anything?
I'm gonna prove you.
Of course it is. Just
I'm
like,
gonna prove
just
to
like
you now.
Christ was from the tribe of Judah.
I am going
it's the same people.
I
it's
am
my
going
people.
to prove to you now the Israelites are weird people and sneaky.
So now you just want to insult me. You're talking about us being weird. I'm not talking about that, your personal opinion. I'm talking about the actual factual historical books that are saying who we are, what's happened to us, and what's going on today.
When Moses, peace be upon him,
personal opinion,
take the Israelites out of Egypt, as we believe, and cross the sea.
Mesmerism.
And cross the sea. Yes? So now, God Almighty saved the Israelites. And when the Almighty called Moses and talked to him on the mountain, while Moses talking to the Almighty, they worship the calf. They worship the cow. Are they weird or no? If I just save you and save your family and your children.
So, hold on, my friend. I see what you're doing. You're talking about historical stuff. They were worshipping some stuff that you find weird, and this is what you've atoned to them today after all they've gone through and who they are. But hold on, my friend. What were the Muslim Arab people worshipping before they worshipped the one whole God? Hold on. And when Muhammad decided to convert, everybody wasn't listening to him, were they? Hold on. When he decided to follow the one true God, him and his little patch of bedrooms, everybody around these Arabs weren't doing that, were they? They had their own belief system, didn't they?
You're wrong. You are wrong.
Hold on. So
you are wrong.
Hold on. So they were believing in the one true God before Muhammad, were they?
Yes.
Before Muhammad. So Muhammad wasn't your prophet, no? And they, hold on. Muhammad wasn't attacked.
I know
by
about
his own people.
I know about Quran. No? Listen, man. Listen. In verse in Quran, which you don't believe,
you can't have
listen, man. Listen.
The Most High.
Okay, Abdurrahim, please.
It's not obvious because my
brother, listen
it's
to
obvious
me.
to me.
Talk to me, man. Where are you going away?
He answered his mouth and I had to answer him. Like he did earlier.
This verse in Quran saying, وَلَئِن سَأَلْتَهُمْ مَنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ لَيَقُولُنَّ اللَّهِ. If you ask the non-believer,
who's a non-believer in what?
The pagan Arab at the time. Allah telling Muhammad, his prophet, his messenger, if you ask the non-believer, وَلَئِن سَأَلْتَهُمْ مَنْ خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ لَيَقُولُنَّ اللَّهِ. They will tell you, if they ask him who created you and create heaven and earth, they will say Allah. Why the Arab pagan worship statue and Lat and Uzza and this?
Is this the same God as Moses, yeah? Right?
Yes.
The same God. So hold on. They call it Allah, right?
Yes.
What was Moses' tongue at the time? It wasn't the same as the Arabs, was it?
No,
what was Moses' tongue at the time?
Language.
Okay, so in a Semitic language, what would the word be for the Most High? It wouldn't be Allah, would it?
Moses said Allah.
Hold on, my friend. Can you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Watch this. You spoke about Allah and Moses and I listened to you. Now listen to this. Moses and his people, they were Semitic. They spoke a different language. They would call the Most High something else, not Allah. That's not Semitic language, right? Right?
What do you call
what was the name? The name.
What do you call
it? Wasn't Allah, was it?
It's not Yahweh.
Hold on.
What do you call him?
Not Yahweh either. That was after
What
the
do you call
Egyptian
him?
captivity. I hear what you're saying.
What do you call him?
Hold on. It wasn't Allah though, was it?
It was. Because if you look at it, the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the same language, even as other Christians would say today. What do they say to God? They don't say God as G-O-D. If you verse it around, it's called D-O-G. Well, I don't want to go there. But it's the same as they say the same God. They say even as Moses even worshipped. Yes.
It's the same God,
yes.
just a name change. Because the language isn't the same from. On top of that, hold on a minute.
Yeah,
Hold on a minute.
Plural sense.
You're speaking to the original texting now, right? The people that were believing in this one true God were Semitic people, Hebrews. Now the people that are talking about Allah and Islam, they're a different set of people. They come from Ishmael, right? They're two different people, bruv. So how is it they have a similar ideology, but yet these people don't know who I am? Being that original was the... You understand? You can't bypass my people and start...
Why are original?
Well, because Ishmael and his people were not believing in that
well,
thing.
Ishmael, son of Abraham,
and they
Jacob,
they
son of
were not
Abraham.
chosen, well, were they? Brothers. Ishmael, great nation, lovely.
Ishmael was chosen. If you read in the book of Deuteronomy chapter 21,
what was he chosen
verse 15 to 17,
was he chosen to be God's chosen people?
The oldest son shall receive the double portion of blessing. So who received the double blessing? Who received the double portion of blessing?
Yes,
Ismail alayhi salam. He received the portion of blessing.
Listen to the words you're using. Blessing. At which time does that say chosen?
He was chosen because he was born first. He was the oldest son.
Hold on. So now you're talking about...
prophets.
Oh, so hold on. The Most High told you that. The Most High said, hold
your
on,
text,
hold on.
in your Bible.
Wait a
Do
minute.
you believe your Bible?
My friend.
Do you believe your
my
Bible?
friend, wait a minute.
Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 15
You see when you
to
keep
17.
spurting out talk,
I'm
I
just
can't talk
telling you,
to
it's in your Bible.
Hold
that's
on a
all,
minute.
that's all.
Hold on a minute. Stop talking. My friend, are you his gal? Shush. I'm talking to him. Wicked things, big man. My friend, wicked things. Yes, you want to talk in the same about, do I believe that? Listen, the Most High did not say that Ishmael is chosen. He already had a chosen seed, did he not? Who was that? Jacob, right? Did he say Jacob is no longer chosen, nothing to do with it, we're going to replace it with Ishmael? Where is that in the text? Can I finish with one first? You talk about do you believe in your book, do you believe in when did you tell me it was my book? You were saying it was a Christian book for how long? You still do it now?
It's not a Christian book.
So whose book is it?
According to people,
No,
it's a world.
according to
world
you,
religion,
forget
world
people.
religion
Word
book.
of God.
That's the book of
So,
God that you
according
believe
to
the
that
Bible.
same book you're talking about, doesn't that book tell you that all religion is evil? What are you talking about world religion? So that's a world evil thing there, guy.
So
The book tells you, the Most High tells you all religion
So
is
what do you
evil.
prescribe?
Why not?
My constitution is the
I'd like to ask
Quran.
a
My
question,
constitution is the Quran.
There's a reason for that, my brother.
Your constitution is to take the Bible.
You just finish with this shit there, otherwise it's going to get confusing, yeah? Listen, my friend,
concentrate,
my friend,
man.
Hebrew, yes? That book belongs to my people. Christians and Muslims destroyed my
Speak
people.
Hebrew.
Take a minute. Christians and Muslims destroyed my people through the Crusades. You know that. You can study history yourself. Read a book. And then atone it to those religious historical books. It's not even hard to do it no more. You understand? My people are who? Hebrews. There's no argument.
We got it, man. We got the message.
All right, hold
Your
on. Let me see
people
if you
are
get-
Hebrew.
let me
Your
see if
people
you
are
get the message,
chosen.
because you're
Your
still
people
talking.
are
What are you
Hebrew.
talking for?
I want to ask a question.
What are you talking for?
I
Hold
want to
on.
ask a question.
Wicked things. My people-
Zakariya, now let him off, man. I want to ask a
Hold
question.
on, my
Tell
pe-
him tell him I understand the point. Tell him thank you.
understand the point.
He understands the point.
My people are Hebrews.
I want to
Hold on. You're talking that I've just told you that like it's new news to you. No, hold on a minute. For centuries we've been Hebrews.
Man,
And no,
you've been
hold
talking
on.
for half an hour.
At no time as your people or you and your belief system
People, yeah.
come to my people and
My
say, hold on,
people,
bruv,
yeah.
do you know who you are?
Yeah.
Never.
want
So
to-
hear what you're doing.
I want to-
You're lying. You're holding up and you're perpetuating a lie. Of course you are. You never told the truth about God's chosen people. In fact, what you did is you took yourself and said,
You are
we're
liar.
blessed. How am I lying? I'm standing there right
I
now.
told you
telling
one
what's
verse in
going
Quran.
on. What the fuck?
I
What does that mean to you?
I told you one verse in Quran.
What does that mean?
You're the fact, and this is the manner of the
What do you mean?
Israelite.
What do you mean listen to the manner? Don't try to disrespect me for who I am. Look what you've done to my people. That's fucking disgusting. You're gonna talk about look at me.
You are fucking
Look
rude,
at
man.
you.
You don't know how to talk.
Understand who your
You don't know how to
forefather is.
talk, man.
I'm talking how I
You
want to
look
talk.
like an animal.
You are an animal.
Yes?
I can talk like an animal, but you are an animal.
I'm not.
There's a difference.
I'm
the
not.
Most High tells you you're an
I'm
animal.
not. I'm
Doesn't
Muslim.
care about
No,
you.
you want a discussion, not a fight.
Good in here, what? Man, don't attack me. Don't ever attack me and think I'm not going to defend myself. I'm not that dude.
Uncle.
I'll attack with my mouth,
Do you have
my hand,
children? Do you
my
have
back,
children?
everything.
Do you have children?
What? What's my children
Question.
got to do anything?
Do you have children?
What's my children
Do you
got to
have
do anything?
dad?
No,
Okay.
I was a test tube baby.
Oh, no. If your dad chose one of your brothers and said, my son, I chosen you, and I like you very much, and this son turned up to be criminal, gangster.
So the Hebrews turned out to be criminals and gangsters.
Yes.
Is that what happened?
Yeah,
And how did
they
it happen?
worship the
Hold
cow,
on.
man. They worship the cow.
After the transatlantic slave trade, which you helped do,
You know what
cut
happened?
them off as a nation.
You know what happened?
You conspired with other nations, ones that are believed to be
You know-
devil nations,
you know what happened?
and you helped to cut down God's
Do you
chosen
know-
people.
do you know
What
what
does that
happened?
make you, bro?
Okay, please.
And you're
please.
talking about how you are bad
Do you
people,
know
you are
the
bad
Bible?
people. Do you know what you did?
Do you know the Old Testament? You know
Pardon?
You know in the Old Testament.
What?
I didn't came across a decent woman. All of them prostitute.
My friend, what are you
How
talking
many
about?
prostitutes in the Old
No, but what are you talking about? Listen to yourself. I have come across the Old Testament and I never found a decent woman. Bro, you're not meant to look for a woman in the Bible. What's wrong with you? Go on the roadside,
Tell
look for
me.
a woman. Go to the club and look for a woman. We're not talking about decent woman, right?
This
We're
is
talking
Israelite.
about, we're talking
This
about
is
life.
Israelite.
Hold on. The Bible, the Old Testament tells you exactly who you are and your daddy. You understand? It tells me who I am and my daddy. The Quran don't do that, fam.
You are
And the Quran came after.
cursed if you are Israelite.
No, I'm not cursed, Dada.
This
Stop believing the
according to my
Mormon.
belief.
Stop
According to my
believing the
belief.
Mormon
According
ideology.
to my belief.
Well, so the Quran says.
You better
hold
off
on a minute,
African.
Let me get this right. Hold on.
You
When we
have-
first started talking, I asked you who am I. You didn't know. you were saying you're Kemite, you're Kemite. So I said, hold on, I'm not Kemite. If I'm not Kemite, what else? Hold on, bruv, hold on.
You're repeating yourself.
Bruv, do you know why? Because you see when you're talking
You're
to deaf
repeating
people,
yourself.
you have to repeat.
Don't repeat yourself, man.
My friend,
You're dumb or what?
the beginning of the conversation, hold on.
Why are you repeating yourself?
The beginning of the
Why are you repeating
You see
yourself?
when man don't want to hear you talk.
Why are you
It's 'cause
repeating
they know they're
yourself?
liars.
Why are you repeating yourself?
In any situation,
Why are you repeating yourself?
go out with a slag, and when you catch a thief cheating on you, ask her, say, listen, let me
If you are Israeli, I tell you,
cheating. Liars don't make you talk. Liars don't make you talk. When I start talking, you know exactly what I'm gonna say, and you don't want your friend to say it. When I first
how
got
many
here,
times you said that?
when I first got here,
How many
when
times?
I first got here,
How many
when I
times?
first got here,
Why are you shouting? Why
because your ass ain't listening.
Why you shouting?
When I first got
I
here,
don't want to listen.
he's a dickhead.
You are.
No, but seriously, you don't. You're trying not to.
This is your
You
client.
came here saying,
This is your
don't
client.
talk about my
This is
culture.
your client.
You don't know.
This is your
Don't talk
client.
about my client.
Everybody-
You enslaved my client, bruv. My client is about who?
Alhamdulillah.
We're above you.
I'm a slave to Allah.
You ain't a slave.
Yes.
You slave to who?
To Allah, the Almighty,
No,
the Creator.
Allah didn't put you in chains. Yes?
You're still a slave, man.
Allah didn't
You
put you in chains.
intellectually still a
I'm
slave.
still a slave because your people put me in slave. And
Who
the
my
Europeans.
people? Who my people?
Your
Who
people and the
my
Arabs,
people?
along with the Europeans and the Hamites, the Kemites you don't like, work together to put my people into
You
slavery.
black people sold you, man.
You're black.
Yes.
Hold on.
This
You're
straight
confused.
slavery,
My friend,
bro. This straight slavery.
Would you like to see the difference?
Not, it is not
Would
the
you like to
Arabs.
see the difference?
Who take the Arab to Nigeria and Ghana and these people?
Oh my
This is white man slavery. They took you and sold you.
Yes.
None of the
Hold on,
Arabs.
hold on. There's the Arabs, the Europeans, and the Hamites.
You tell me the Arabs.
Those three sets of
The
people.
Arabs.
Those three
went to
sets of
Nigeria
people.
and
those three
and the Ivory Coast
What are
and
you
this.
talking about? Yes, the ones that replaced our homeland, the Ivory Coast, Ghana, Nigeria, that was our place. That's where they took us from. So these Hamites moved in after.
Now you
You're
want to
acting like you
highlight.
don't know.
You want to highlight. You're from Palestine, not from Ghana.
So when we came out,
Who told you
when
to-
we look at you, don't be stupid. When we came out of Egypt, where did we go? The same place.
You
I
went
just
to hell. I don't know who you were.
Look, see, now you're an idiot. You see how you don't got nothing to say? You just been insulted,
Now,
but you got. I can
now-
see the demon in your
now-
eye, bruv. You ain't got
now
nothing to
you're
say.
showing
Look,
your
it's coming
true
out.
colour.
No, I'm
Now-
showing my true colour.
Yeah.
Look what you been
Slowly.
saying. Look what you been saying. Hey,
Zakariya,
give him a
take
tape
over,
of this thing so he can
Take
see
over,
himself.
please. What is
Give him a
right?
tape of this
He's
thing
a
so he can see
sneaky
himself. No,
and
big man, you don't know.
He using. Now you sort him out. with-
You can't sort me out. What are you talking about?
Who the
You
hell are
can't
you?
sort me out,
Who
bro.
the- Who are you?
Listen, do you want to have
Michael
a
X or what?
conversation?
Who are you?
Why what, you want to insult people? Don't insult that brother.
You're not.
He was trying to do something for my people. Don't insult him and don't smile when you talk.
Malcolm X is Muslim, man. Malcolm is Muslim.
Do you know why he was Muslim? The same reason why a lot of my people are Christian. That's the same reason.
No, no,
These
no,
sets
no,
of
no,
people
no.
put into
No, no.
slavery, took our ideology and flipped it back
Malcolm
on
X is a black Muslim, and he
Listen,
wasn't the
listen,
truth.
listen.
That's why the black people killed him.
Islam and Christianity came from us,
Who
bruv.
killed Malcolm X?
Alright, under whose
Who
guise?
killed the Arab?
What's funny, mate?
Who killed Malcolm X? Who killed Malcolm
can talk
X?
about that.
It's the black
But
people.
we can talk about that.
Black people killed our Malcolm
Me or
X.
my people? Listen. Well, you didn't realize that. You didn't realize the connection between the Quran and the Old Testament. You didn't understand that the Old Testament said go back to the Old Testament. I mean, the Quran said go back to the Old Testament. You can't see the connection. It told you that. Don't wag the finger, bruv. The Quran tells you to refer back to the Old book. Big man, you can't even talk English properly. How are you gonna confuse me? Come on, man.
I'm not.
Exactly. So why are you here trying to argue with
Do
me?
I care?
Huh?
Do I care about I speak English or not English?
You must care because you're out here talking to me. What are we talking about? Huh?
Is enough,
You're
I
sitting
know.
there, the Israelites are this, they were
Is
this.
enough.
More minutes ago, you didn't even know who they were. Now you just want to
Because
discuss
you are
it.
sneaky. Now you are from
I'm
Palestine.
sneaky. I asked
now
you.
we
No, I
are
never said I
Ghana.
was from
Now I'm
Palestine,
Kemet.
bruv.
Now I'm not Kemet.
No, bruv,
Now
what are you talking about?
Israelite.
What are you talking about? What
You
are
have
talking
no
about?
ground to
Wait,
stand, man.
No,
You have
what are you
no
talking about? I've
ground.
got no ground to stand on.
You
That's
have no
because
ground.
Muslims,
Who cares?
watch this, Muslims stole my
Muslim.
land in Turkey.
Muslim.
Constantinople,
Who killed?
not Istanbul,
Who
bruv.
killed Malcolm X?
What do you mean?
Who killed Malcolm the Muslim? Our brother, Malcolm X.
The way you're shouting it is funny.
Who killed?
The way you're shouting
Why is it funny? Do you know what we're talking about?
Who killed our brother? Who killed our brother Malcolm X?
It's not funny, bro.
Who killed our black brother?
What are you saying?
Who killed?
Talking like you want to do something. Do something.
Who
No, the
killed?
looks don't work. Do something. Don't play games, bro.
Who killed Malcolm X? Who killed?
What? What? Big man, you want to do something? Because we go and do something, innit?
What I'm saying,
Must think that somebody's different.
Who
Bruv,
killed
don't play games,
Malcolm X? Who killed Malcolm X?
What?
Who killed Malcolm X? Our black brother Muslim.
He's not your brother.
His brother.
He's not your
He's
brother,
Muslim.
bruv. Listen to what I'm saying.
إنما المؤمنون
He is a Hebrew.
All the Muslims.
Yes, he's a
Muslim.
Hebrew.
Why the black people killed him?
Hold on. His dad and your
Why
dad
does-
just said, yeah, they're not the same people. They're
Why
not
the black people kill our
my days.
Muslim brother
Are you serious?
Malcolm X?
Are you
Yes.
serious? Why you don't
Who
know?
killed him?
You don't know why
Who
they
killed him, Malcolm X?
You don't know why they killed Malcolm X.
I
no?
don't know because he's a Muslim.
So you know
Because
him as a Muslim, you don't know why he's dead.
He charismatic
Behave yourself,
and he
man.
could convert half the black people to Islam. Guide them from all.
No.
No? Why? Why they kill him?
No, he's not
Because
going
he
to Islam.
have 10
What are you
girlfriends.
saying now? Because this one's boring me. What are you saying
Why
now?
they killed Malcolm X, the Muslim brother?
Big man, that's my people. Why did they kill Martin Luther King? You ain't talking about him. They're the same people. Just different ideologies. Because different captivity, different mindset. You understand? Go on like so we don't know who we
Go
are.
enjoy your Israelites.
No, listen, we are enjoying it, bro.
Do you
Because
speak-
God
do you
don't
speak
love
Hebrew?
no
Do you
one else
speak-
but
do you
Jacob.
speak Hebrew?
Know that.
Do you speak Hebrew?
We was in captivity, cut off as a nation. Do you not understand
Do you
what that
speak
is?
Hebrew?
We speak the language of the
don't-
people that put us in
Why don't
captivity. Are you mad?
Why don't learn Hebrew? Why don't learn? Who is?
What kind of foolish question
Why
you
don't?
asking? What kind of foolish question you asking?
At least you understand.
What kind of foolish question you asking? Why don't you learn English?
How come you
What kind of foolish
Israelite?
question you
How
asking?
come you Israelite and don't learn
Yeah,
language?
You don't. Are
How
you
come?
dumb?
How come?
Watch this one. Let me help you again. Because you're dumb. This is why I repeat, because I'm speaking to dumb people. Captivity. Cut off as a nation.
So you're gonna be idiot forever. You cannot learn the language.
This is what
You
the
cannot
Most
learn
High is
language.
doing. What do you mean gonna be idiot forever? So that was your plan? To keep us idiot forever?
You're gonna be idiot
Was
forever.
that was your plan? To keep us idiot forever? It's not gonna happen, bro.
This brother, he's Greek and he's a Muslim.
He's Greek and he's a Muslim. Those people that are in
He's
Greece are not the
English
people of Greece.
and he
What are you
speaks
talking
Arabic.
about? He's a goth.
He's
He
not
ain't no
dumb.
Greek.
He's not dumb.
But Greek.
He's not dumb.
What do you mean he's not dumb? Who's dumb? I'm me and you. Who's dumb? You're sitting there smiling, trying to get the crowd.
You are
Brother,
Israelite
fucking clever,
and
bro.
you don't know a single word. of
So
it.
what does that mean, you dumb fuck? Do you not know what happened to my people in our language?
Why? Why
The
you
people in, hold on.
fuck?
The people in Israel speak Hebrew,
This is
no?
language.
They speak it.
This
They
is
speak
language.
Yiddish.
Fuck.
They took our position, bro.
This is
You act like you don't know.
This
You
is
helped
civilization.
them. Joker.
This is your civilization.
Devil.
This is your manner.
Devil.
How come
Devil.
an Israelite doesn't
saying, bro? What do you
speak
wanna say
a
about the
single
Bible?
word?
I don't want to argue.
Take over, Zakariya.
Don't be
I'm
silly.
sick of this
Prophet
guy, man.
I don't mean it's Carla.
Prophet Muhammad
Carla, that's
says he
man.
came to show good behavior
I
to
said
the
don't
dad.
mean
So
it's Carla.
How does he do that with a sword?
They are man.
no,
Okay? There was,
Yeah, but the
there
sword
was-
was used. So when someone's saying, I come to give you, show you good behavior and all them shit there, but they went around the world with a sword, how does that make sense?
No, because that's all that's all.
They attacked the Byzantine Empire, did they not? After Muhammad had died, they rose up all together and attacked the Byzantine Empire. My people. So how is that good people? And then today they ignore my people. Thousands of years ago they attacked and destroyed them with the rest of the Europeans. Hold on, 1453 finished. We're still getting attacked and put in slavery after that. And today they're telling me, who are you? We don't know who you are. We're following your belief system, but we don't know who you are. It's a lie, big man. You was born here, yes? You was born here, yes? Okay, so you understand how the workings for our people work here. Forget your belief system. You found Islam. Islam come to you and you was like, oh, let me study this. This sounds right. Yeah, it's gonna sound right because it came from you in the first place. Just like Christianity may sound right to some people. It came from us. It's not a religion, bruv. That's our history book.
No, this is song.
These people have flipped it round on themselves, bruv. You act like you don't know. Study history, big man. You don't know why your people went into slavery. Did they go into slavery? Why are you standing close with them like they never put you into slavery? Makes no sense to me, Dada. Told people from trying to try to convert me in jail to Islam. I told them straight that God don't remind me of my people. People try to convert me to Christianity. That God don't remind me of my people. It took me time to find my thing. The Most High come and give me my thing. Said, look, big man, this is what you are. Now go and tell the rest of your people. These little devils will be out here chatting their shit and trying to disrespect the same way. I ain't going nowhere, Dada. I'm the wrong one. Man can't intimidate me, Dada.
Israel. Okay?
Alright, so
Israel.
the Bible says,
He has not done
come now, let us reason together. Thus say the Lord, Isaiah 1 verse 8.
We have to reason with truth,
Yeah. And the Quran says in Surah Al-Imran chapter 3, ayah 69, تعالى نتكلم أسمع بينهم إن تعبد الله.
My friend, you was born here like me. You're from the Caribbean like me. Don't speak that language to me because that's not what I understand. you understand what I'm saying to you? I get why they may do it, but you don't talk to me like that.
I'll explain. God says, Allah says, come to common church between us and you to understand that God is one.
God said this in Arabic, did he? To
the last revelation, the last final testament.
This is the final testament coming from a set of people that destroyed the people of God. Can you understand what's going on?
For the whole of mankind.
Hold on. There's already original idea here, yes? There's already original law here. Then all of a sudden, these people that carry this law are destroyed. And the people that destroy them come out with something real similar and say, yo, yeah, we're the people of God now. Does that even make sense to you? There's a hoodwink going on, bruv. You know the devil runs the road now, innit? How you think he's running it?
By keeping...
So, okay, so...
Enough of these people support them people in fucking Israel. We're knowing that them people ain't the people of God. So who is the people of God? We're gonna ignore that fact? We can't do that no more, bro. The ideology and the belief systems that put out here by the devil are not for us. They never were. Hence why we were punished in the first place. We're walking around like our brothers. Ishmael is your brother, it's not you. You're Yaakov. Be Yaakov. Don't be something you're not. I didn't know who I was for the longest time, so I did beer madness. Date women I'm not supposed to date. Interact with people I'm not supposed to interact with. And here what happened now, I need my own thing. And all these devils are fighting for me not to get my own thing. But here what, they don't understand me. I'm not the baddest man out there, but I will fight. No one can't tell me nothing. I know the truth now. My brothers are knowing the truth, slowly but surely. Even some of them, man, they know the truth. So what, they think they can stop the Most High with their lies and their bollocks? Because they cut down off as a nation, together with the devil? Come on, man, wake up, man. You see what's happening to our people. You see what's happening to our people, and ain't nothing gonna change until you be yourself. At the moment, you're not yourself, big man. You're Ishmael.
When does the Bible?
That's Ishmael. He's cool to be Ishmael. If I see a red-haired ginger man here pretending to be Ishmael, that make me feel funny too. That's not Ishmael. Be yourself, innit? I know. So respect. You don't know why you're Ishmael. Because your forefather is Ishmael. That's who you are as a person. My forefather is Jacob.
Is Ishmael an Arabic name or?
No, but you see that region, Pakistan. You see, Bangladesh. You see, what's the other one? India. All that region was divided up. It's all the same people, no? It's all the same people.
What's that got to do with the Arabic?
Watch this one. Watch this one. You see the Arabs? You see the Arabs in that? All the same people, bruv. Do you understand? You see all my people. You can get them.
You talk about the children of Israel. And as God chose them, as says both in the Bible, but if you read the book of Exodus chapter 32, verse 1 to 4, it says that Aaron, who was a great prophet of the Most High God, and the people called unto him to build the calf, the golden calf. Why would a righteous prophet build the golden calf when he's a prophet represented by God? And also, Jesus, peace be upon him, says, the same children of Israel, he says, the kingdom of God will be taken from you and given to another people. Matthew chapter 21, verse 43. Or Isa, and then also, a lot of the children of Israel,
see the wickedest thing?
a lot of the children of Israel,
talking things out of the Bible, and you're telling it to your own agenda. It don't work.
A lot of the children of Israel, they killed most of the prophets as well. They killed
most of the children of Israel.
Yes, and
hold on, my friend. You see the people that are in Israel, are they Jews? Are they real Jews?
I'm not talking about that.
No, I am. Are those people real Jews? Watch me show you what
I'm talking about the reality.
Watch me show you the reality. Don't tell me I'm not talking mad. Listen, those people that are calling themselves Jews are calling themselves the same thing which my people are. They were doing that back then as well. We was not the ones to kill our Messiah. Why would we kill our own Messiah, you nutter? Those people did.
Why does the Bible say
for the reasons that they're running around in our place now?
When Jesus said that those that kill the blood of the prophets. Who killed the prophets? It was the children of Israel, the Jews.
Those people in Israel killed the prophets.
Well, God sent them to you and to the whole mankind.
No. God didn't send them to us. What are you talking about? They're our enemies. That's Esau.
To mankind. Yeah.
That's Esau.
So in the Quran,
send them to us.
In the Quran, it says that God punished the children of Israel for their disobedience.
Like we don't know. And so what's the captivity then?
Why did they
that's the punishment,
why did the Jews transgress the Sabbath? Why did they transgress the Sabbath?
You talking Constantinople?
Why
the whole of them is.
Why did they transgress the Sabbath?
He's a fool. He's an idiot. Because Christian, because Muslim, but Christian, he's a fool. Don't speak to fool. He's a fool. You see? No, he's a fool. They don't know nothing about the Israelites.
Nothing at all.
You understand?
And when they start talking about it, they want to disrespect.
Yeah, they don't
so
know
they act like they don't know, and then they start disrespect.
why-
Like so we're dumb. But my man's meant to be Israelite. I'm telling him stop being
I'm not
Israelite.
Israelite.
It don't make no
I'm not
sense. So
Israelite.
here what you do then?
I'm
Here
a
what you do?
Muslim that submit his will to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Then what you've done is submit to the devil, because that's not our God.
Because
That's not our God. That's what I do.
you call yourself Hebrew Israelite, you can't prove it. You can't prove it. You have to prove it.
Bro, who told you?
need to
To you?
prove it.
To you?
No, not to me. You have
Then who do I
to
prove
you
it to?
can't prove it. It has to come from your
No,
mother's
hold on.
bloodline.
My friend.
bloodline, no,
You're speaking about the Jewish in Israel. Go and speak about the devil.
It's my father, brother.
You know,
You're fool. You're a fool.
You see what? If you get a woman, if you get a woman, hold on a minute.
You're for the Jews and Israel.
Hold on. Are you going to make me
Go for your mother. No,
Are you going to make me finish? Are you going to make me finish?
Are you
going to walk away then?
And take up the patent.
arrogant.
David.
I'm a big man. Don't talk about arrogant. But you're arrogant. You're going to listen to what man's saying or
Anyway.
what? You're talking about a woman. If a woman has sex with my man, and my man, that's three different sets of you. If I have sex with two women, it's the same people they're coming from. Don't act like you don't know.
Woman does seed. Man has seed. Fool.
And then talk about you walking away. Excuse me?
You don't know nothing about.
What do you mean the guy said, I know who I am, bro?
I don't know
No,
nothing.
you're not an Israelite, bro.
Stupid idiot.
You're in the Most High, he's telling you to fuck off, bro. Go back with this now.
You don't know nothing.
Using racism.
You don't
against
nothing.
people from Ishmael.
Hey,
don't
hold on.
nothing.
You lot weren't coming here with that talk in the first place. You lot weren't coming with that talk in the first place.
The oneness of Tawheed.
Israel is the Israelite.
Right now, they've got you up with their monkey, bro. You're standing there getting their word. Why are you not talking my word, bro?
Who's the creator? Who's the
The
creator?
God of the Hebrews. There is no other, bro.
Allah is the only true.
No, the God of the Hebrews. Allah was not around for the
Show me
Hebrews.
the Bible. Show me the Bible. Show me the Bible. Show me the Bible. You have in here. Show me the Bible. 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 Allah is true God. Show me the Bible. Allah is new God.
We talk Shaitan.
You are Satan. You are Satan because you worship somebody. You worship somebody who's a devil. You worship somebody who's a devil.
I don't know what you're saying, bro.
In the Hebrew, Elohim.
Listen. Elohim is not Allah though, is it?
It's plural.
In the Allah though. 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 In the Allah.
That don't make no sense.
You don't know nothing. You're a fool.
They did not
You're
go
a
into
fool.
slavery.
They use it as a puppet. They use it as a
You're
puppet.
standing at
You're
the
a
front.
puppet.
What's the difference with you?
You're a puppet.
None of them went into slavery.
You're
You
a
did.
puppet.
What's the difference?
You're a puppet.
Yes,
You're
big man.
angry.
Yes, I
You're a
am.
puppet,
So
man.
why I'm angry with you right now?
Because you're
standing in front of
stupid.
them
Because you're
as a slave,
stupid.
And you're backing him like, yeah, this is the one true God. They
Stupid.
put your ass in
You're
slavery, you
stupid.
monkey.
You're stupid.
You're foolish.
In the 8th
Wake
century,
up.
in the 8th
Wake
century,
up.
the Arab instead of the black man in the 8th century.
Wake
They're the
up.
first one
It's
instead of the black man. It's not that true. It's a lie.
You're Ishmaelites. You're not Ishmaelites.
Are you Ishmaelite?
Did you know what the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said? He
Oh
said
my
the
God.
Arab is
Who's
superior to the
speaking?
non-Arab.
Who's speaking?
The
Who
non-Arab
met
is
Muhammad
superior
a
to
prophet?
No, the
Who
black from the
met
white,
Muhammad
from the
a
white,
prophet?
from the black, but
Who
the
met him a prophet?
entirety of Almighty Allah
What the
subhanahu wa
fuck?
ta'ala.
Who met him a prophet?
Those that Allah did.
No, I said who met Muhammad a prophet?
That says everybody
Because in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 5, the Quran said to Jeremiah, before I form you in the womb I know you. Who met Muhammad a prophet?
You
You're
sound
very
like them,
angry.
bro.
You're
You
very
sound
angry.
like them.
You're
And
very
you
angry.
sound like
You're
them.
very angry.
You're not them, bro.
You're very angry.
You're not like big man. You're
You're
not
angry
them.
because of what's happened.
What's happened that I'm angry, bro?
You're angry. Your body language.
What's
your
happened
body
that I'm
posture,
angry, bruv? You're
and
making
you
statements
want
now,
to
explain
claim.
yourself.
You want to make a claim.
What
You
is
want to make a
happened that I'm
claim.
angry,
You
bruv?
want to make a claim.
Slow
but
down. You see the
can't
guy
prove
can't
it.
slow down. He's just talking.
No,
Slow down. Bit by bit. Don't say nothing. Hold on. Don't say nothing. Hold on. Why am I angry? Why am I angry?
You can't prove it.
Listen. Why am I angry?
You can't prove it.
Are you dumb? Why am I
can't
angry?
prove it.
Shut up, bruv. Why am I angry?
You can't prove it. Don't tell my Muslim brother to
Why
shut up.
not?
That's
Why not?
good behavior.
Why not? I'm
That's
talking
not
to
good
you.
behavior.
I'm don't talk about behavior. I'm a big man. Listen. I'm a big man. Then I can tell man to shut up. Then I can tell man to shut up. That's what.
That is the truth. You're not the
Listen.
children of Israel. You are not the
Who
children of
said that?
Israel.
Who
You are
said
not
that?
the children
How?
of Israel.
How?
You will never be the children
How?
of Israel because you're not.
No, but that's your statement.
If you're
How?
Israel, if you're Israelite, why are you not Israel? If you're Israelite, why are you not in Israel?
And now you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb. What do you mean why I'm not in Israel? Who's in Israel right now? You're an idiot. You're dumb.
It's a
But why am I
Muslim.
not in Israel?
It's a Muslim that do not understand prophecy. Fool. Muslims don't understand Bible prophecy. They don't never understand Bible prophecy. The Bible prophesied about the children of Israel was going to go into slavery and they were going to be in the land of their captivity till the Messiah come out and deliver them. They are scattered to the four corners of the world. The Israelites are scattered to the four corners of the world. Brothers and sisters, they do not understand prophecy one bit. They don't know nothing about the Bible. They walk with the Bible in their hand, but they do not understand understand the Bible. They'll pick and choose one or two verses to justify their foolishness. Who made Muhammad a prophet? Who made Muhammad a prophet? In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 1, verse 5, the creator said, before I form you in the womb, I know you, and I make you a prophet. Who made Muhammad a prophet? Who made Muhammad a prophet? Did the creator call Muhammad and say, Muhammad, you're a prophet? There is no prophet outside of Israel. There is no prophet outside of the children of Israel. It never happened, and it never will be.
You don't know about the Israelites, you've been cut off, bro, you forgot. But
it will never be.
You don't know about Israel no more. Sit down and talk about Israel. It's better you talk about Ishmael. That's what you've adopted right now. Take the Bible out, big man. Oh, no. What's your name, Raj? Yeah, I see you on my videos. It's like you come over and you listened at one time. What are you saying, though?
Yeah, I'm alright, man. Just hanging here for a few hours.
Got to carry this. Do you know who my people are, or are you just...
They're Israel.
Yes, you know that. Have you studied that? Have you understood history?
I've looked into it.
So you know what, if I'm asking you, you know if them people is real then, you know that that's the people of God then, don't you? Or do you believe in God or not?
I do believe in God.
So then you know that God had a people, right?
Yeah.
And who is his people?
Well, they say the Israelites.
And who are the Israelites today?
If you're from that Abrahamic religion.
Who are the Israelites today? Point out one.
Well, it's not the Jewish people that are from
yeah, we know that, but point out one.
Well, you could be,
Not could be.
No, we are.
Either are or we're not. But how are we not sure? Did your ancestors go into slavery? Did any of these? So it's not them. Ours did. There's a big possibility. So it's between us and those ones that are calling themselves Jews.
Yeah.
Revelation 2.9. It's between us and them ones that are calling themselves Jews.
If it's
so if it's between us,
Jews,
you know it's not them.
Well, it's not them.
So then hello, who is it?
European Jews.
So who is it then?
It could be you.
It's not could be. Who else is there? If it's a could be, there must be another possibility. And seeing as there isn't, who is it then?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with could be because I'm not going to say no.
But then, if you're going to say could be, that means there's another possibility. And you can't give me that. So there is no other possibility. So who is it then?
I'm not sure. I'm going to still stick with that. I'm not sure.
That's called sitting on the fence.
Yeah, I know, but you've got a legitimate claim.
No,
as
but
well.
watch it. You see when you sit on the fence, you're not on anybody's side. You see when you sit on the fence, that's weaker than being on the side. Even if you're wrong.
I don't know enough to give it.
Then you need to start.
Okay, let me read it. This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11. And it says, it shall come to pass in that day. That means it shall come to pass in that day when the Moses shall set forth his hands again a second time to recover the remnant of his people which are left from Ashur, from Egypt, from Petros, from Cush, from Elam, from Sinai, from Amat, and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an insight to the nation, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and shall gather the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. It's a second time. The first time when the children of Israel went into Egypt, the Moses said Moses to deliver them. But he said, shall come to pass again, a second time. When we're going to gather them again. But he said, Judah is scattered to the four corners of the world.
Nothing about no Ishmael.
Let me go to Luke now, where the Messiah himself speak. Let me go to Luke, where the Messiah himself speak. Okay? Luke chapter 21, verse 24 say. And then it's a many shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall lead away captive into all nations, and Jerusalem shall be shut down and the Gentile until the fulfillment of the Gentile. Some say him say many in 70 AD when the Roman Empire conquered Jerusalem, they destroyed many Israelites in there. And many of them was taken away captive into all nations as slaves. He said they was going to be taken away captive. They wasn't going to go to all nations. They was going to let away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be shut down by the Gentiles. Anybody's in Jerusalem now, they are the Gentiles. Until the fulfillment of the Gentiles. So these people that don't know nothing about the book, what they read and what they carry in the hand, they just pick it up and carry a little part of it. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing, brother and sister. You understand? They don't know nothing who are the true Israelites, who are the true people of the book. We are the only people that went into slavery and ship. Brother and sister. So the Most High barak you and keep you for listening. Shalom.
All right, then.
Don't take over everything from your melody.
Man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man don't listen to ITV. Listen!
COE!
Man don't listen to BBC. Man don't listen to ITV. I don't even listen to Sky YG. I just listen to COE! Man don't listen to BBC. Man don't listen to ITV. I don't even listen to Sky Man. Man just listen to COE! Man just listen to COE! Man just listen to COE! If you see me in COE! Content over everything COE!
Man not even know BBC. Man not even know ITV. Not even listen to the MUM. They just listen to COE. Sorry, mommy, I'm lying. But listen to your mom, listen to your mom.